My name is Tasha and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how to become self-centered. And I know a lot of the times we're taught not to be self-absorbed and not to be selfish and things like that. I'm not talking about like that. I'm talking about becoming the main character in your life. Becoming self-centered, that you know that you're important. You teach other people how to treat you, and how you feel about yourself is a reflection, and people feed off of that. So the way that people are treating you is based off what you inner feel about yourself. And a lot of times people don't understand that. So I have a little advice and a couple tips and tricks on how to become self-centered. So number one is going to be set boundaries. If people are always asking you to do things and you're always that go-to person and you really don't want to be that go-to person, you need to learn how to say no. Saying no there's nothing wrong with it. It's okay. For a long time, I had an issue with learning how to say no. Like, I just would be like, oh, it's okay. It'll be over soon. Like, oh, can you do this? And I do it, but I really didn't want to do it. No, I'm not doing that no more. I learned my lesson. You need to learn yours. It's okay to say no. And if you don't know how to say no, go to the mirror, start practicing in the mirror, and say no. Say no. No. No, I don't want to do that. And eventually it'll get easier. Sometimes you have to set a boundary for people to respect your time and your space. And the more that you set boundaries, the more that people respect you. So people will start respecting your time because they know that you respect your time. If they know that I can call whoever at 3 o'clock in the morning and they'll come rushing to me, or if I have an issue and I really don't want to deal with it and I call you, then you're going to come deal with it, they're going to keep doing it. And so they show you no respect. But the more that you set that boundary of, hey, no, I'm not doing that, or no, I can't do that, I have my own agenda that I need to tend to, the more that people start respecting your time. Another thing is that boundaries aren't meant to hurt other people. They're actually there to protect you. So sometimes people are like, oh, why are you being like that? You're different. You're changing. You're not the old you. No, I'm not the old me. I'm the new me. And that's because I've set boundaries. I've learned that I have to value me in order for others to value me. And that's the same thing that you need to start doing. You need to start valuing you as a person and your time, your energy, everything, so that others can learn to do the same thing. It's not meant to hurt anybody else. It's just there to protect you. And when people aren't willing to understand that, sometimes you just have to say bye. So moving on to the second tip is, once you start developing those boundaries, stop negotiating your boundaries. It's not up for negotiation. So what I mean by that is, if someone continues doing things that you're not okay with, so let's just say maybe you put on a couple pounds and someone just keeps saying like, oh yeah, you done got a little big lately, like, yeah, you done put on a little weight, and you keep telling them like, I've noticed, but I'm really not okay with you continuously pointing out my flaws, and they keep doing it, you need to eliminate that person. Every time you negotiate your boundaries, you start losing respect for yourself, because you're allowing people to do things that you're not okay with. And when you're not okay with something and you teach yourself that it's okay, oh, it's just me, oh, that doesn't matter, that's not fair to you. You are the main character in your life, just like they are the main character in their life. And if you don't treat you as an important asset, then nobody else is. Another thing is, stop letting people manipulate you into doing things or feeling bad about setting your boundary. If they don't understand that this is for me, this is to better me, this is because I'm teaching myself self-love, then you just don't need to be around me. And you just need to remove things, people, and places that don't serve you. You outgrow things, and that's okay. Stop holding on to the things that you've already outgrown because you're scared of the unknown, or you don't know what to do next. Sometimes God, the universe, whatever source you want to say, remove things for your better, and we don't understand that. It's really for your better when things, have you ever noticed, like, it's a certain prayer that I always say is, please remove anything that means me no good. And when I used to say this prayer, I mean, God would start acting real fast. And I'd be like, dang, this happened, that happened, this person. Oh, no, it was because those people are not meant to be in my life, or those things are not meant to be in my life for my greater good. I'm going to another level in my life, and that's probably holding me back in some form. Even if we don't understand it at that time, at that moment, just know that when things start to happen and you're trying to better yourself in certain events, or you get into it with somebody and you're just like, dang, that just was out the blue. It's everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for you, not to you. So moving on to my next tip is learn how to make you happy. Stop looking and waiting for external happiness to make you happy, and find it within yourself. Start doing things that you enjoy doing. Like, try to remember the things that you enjoyed doing when you were a kid. You need to get back to that old version of you, where maybe you just like to do double dutch, or you used to like to do hopscotch, whatever it was that you really enjoy doing. You like coloring or things like that. Get back to things that you enjoy doing. Rather, if that's something that other people are like, you do that, you like that, yeah, I like it. So what if other people don't agree with it? Live your life for you and stop living it for everybody else. Another thing is to remember that, girl, you are you and nobody else, and I mean nobody else, is you. So stop trying to be like everybody else, or what's the latest trend, or what's the most popular thing to do or wear, or whatever the case might be. Live in your unique energy. There's only one you. There will never be another. Nobody can match you. Nobody can top you. Nobody can beat you. And remember that. It's okay to be you. Love you. God uniquely made you you. Stop comparing your life. That's another thing, is stop comparing your life to other people's lives. That person probably struggling, probably late on their bills, probably because you see it on social media. People don't show their downfalls. They just show the glamour. And a lot of people look at people's glamour as, oh, I wish I was there. Oh, I wish I was there. If you were supposed to be there, you would be there right now. Take your life and live it in the time frame that it's supposed to be lived. Live your journey, experience and enjoy the journey of it. It's not, your lessons are not meant to hurt you. They're actually there to teach you. So in the process of you going through your lessons, and maybe you're not exactly where you want to be at, learn from it, enjoy it, embrace it, so that you can get to that next level of being the best version of you. Another thing is stop settling for the bare minimum. A lot of times when we're in relationships, or even if we're single, it doesn't matter. Stop settling for the bare minimum. If you want something, it's okay to do it for you, because you teach people how to treat you. So if you want flowers, stop waiting around for somebody to get you flowers. Go buy you them $20 flowers and put them in your vase. Make sure that you feel important. Make sure that you feel valuable. Go do the small things. Take yourself, and I advise everybody to do this, whether you're in a good relationship or if you're in a toxic relationship. Start doing things for yourself, teaching yourself that you deserve the best, because then that's what you'll start attracting to yourself. You'll start bringing more of that to you. So start taking yourself out on dates, maybe once a month or however often you can afford it. Start taking yourself on a nice date. Get yourself all nice, dressed up how you would for your partner or for that person that you like. Get yourself all dolled up, get yourself all pretty, put some perfume on. Take yourself to a nice dinner. Take yourself to a nice movie, whatever it is, even if that's like you going on a nice walk in a park. It's fall time, so it's super nice outside right now. Take yourself to do the things that you want somebody else to do, and you'll start attracting more of that to you. Don't wait on other people to make you happy, because happiness comes from the inside, and others can't fulfill that desire that you're looking for. You have to do it for yourself, and you'll attract more of it. So if you enjoyed these tips, which I hope you did, please give my channel a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.